Sports on Air.
It was a really tough game, and it's honestly the kind of game we needed. I think that we needed to have a grind out, down the stretch game. We've had a lot of big leads where we're trying to hold off, or we've fallen behind against Phoenix and came back, but this was a tough game from start to finish. No one led by a lot of points except early, but those early leads are always superficial. But the fact that we had to grind this one out and was really good for us as a team, I think. And we have to be willing to play these kind of games and be mentally strong and tough down the stretch and try to find a way to win. And tonight was the defensive end down the stretch. I thought we played really good defense down the stretch. And that was really the key. I hope they aren't all like this, though. These are tough ones, really, really tough ones. And but we're staying amongst the leaders. I guess we're 4-2 now, and that's important. We're not looking at the win column so much as we're looking at the loss column, and so as long as we can stay, up amongst the leaders in the loss column, we're in good shape. Because we feel we can still win games. We just can't afford to lose games. I thought Prince stepped up and played real well for us down the stretch. Hit a couple of shots, defended well, gave us a little different look, and I thought he was real key. But again, they're such a tough matchup for us because they're big, shoot the ball so well. Bo hit a bunch of threes. Bonferrada hit a three. And they're tough for us to extend to for our big men. And a guy like Prince, he's not afraid to extend, so that gave us a little better matchup down the stretch. Scottie had a couple of really nice plays down the stretch. The pass to Justin came out of nowhere. I don't know how I even saw Justin open there for that alley-oop, and then hitting a big three after that. Big moments for Scottie today, and also last game. He's played very well the last 2 games. Kind of the Scottie we expect to see.
Coach, you'll be taking on Blackwater, a struggling Blackwater team in your next game.
Yeah, it's going to be our first real kind of turnaround. We haven't had turnaround games. I mean, we're playing on Wednesday, and then again we're playing on Sunday. We're going to have 3 games this week, and that's unusual for us. We're like once a week, once a Sunday, and so it'll be interesting to see how we go against Blackwater. We're going to need to go deeper because like I said, we're playing once a week. Now we need to go a little deeper into our lineup and get a little bit more production from the bench. We're getting really good production from Art De La Cruz, and Jeffrey has been contributing. Struggled a little bit tonight, but he's been contributing. And of course, Japeth comes off the bench, but we don't, he's a starter. But we're going to have to go a little deeper into our lineup next time out, because we're going to have 3 games this week. We have to be a little bit more cognizant and try to figure out a way to get Justin off the floor more. And Justin's playing really heavy minutes, and we haven't been down the stretch guarding the import pop, so it's tough for him.
Coach, do you feel like you've also adjusted already with your busy schedules? Like you also mentioned during your loss that you lost after your appointment as Gilas.
Yeah, it's gotten a little easier. I've kind of come down from that point now, and now it's just about doing the work and showing up on Mondays, and next week we'll be showing up on Thursdays as well. That kind of stuff. It's kind of, I'm making the adjustment, I think, and we got some bad news today. I think Jason's going to have to step away from the Gilas team. He's got a 4 to 6 week injury. that he has to heal from. From what I've heard from the Talking Tech staff, and so you know, I don't see him being able to get ready in time to come and play. So we're down to 14 guys, and that obviously losing a guy like Jayson is a huge blow. But you know, he was one of the guys I was really looking forward to coaching and relying on. So it was tough news, but tougher for him actually, having to come back from that. So down to 14, we'll make a decision later on whether we're going to go back to 15 or stay at 14. We haven't made that decision yet. But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, I feel better. I feel like I've been able to separate a little bit more, and trying to, on Mondays, really get a strong focus on coming out and making sure we get a good practice in. We're going to start practicing. For you guys who've gone, we're going to start practicing a little longer now. We've done basically an hour and 10, an hour and 50 minutes. We're going to try to stretch it to an hour and 30, an hour and 45 over the next few practices. Try to get a little bit more done in.
Which Jayson will no longer be in consideration for the final lineup?
Sorry again?
Jayson will no longer be in consideration for the final lineup.
I don't see how he can. If he makes a minimum time back, it means he'll come back October 26th, November 26th, November 27th. And then that would be like 3 days before the tournament starts. That's if he's healthy. I mean, he has to get in shape, he has to play. So I don't think he can. If he's 5 weeks, then he's out. 6 weeks, we're already done. So it's basically a 4 to 6 week injury. But we'll talk to Dr. Gilas and hear what he has to say as well before we make a final ruling on whether we need to look for somebody else or consider playing without him. Like I said, it's a huge blow for us, huge. He's so respected amongst the 15 guys there. He's so respected.
Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified with our latest videos.